So that was changing from super ultra wide to a regular 16:9. And as you can see, it's pretty heavy rain, and this is going through city center, and I'm just gonna switch car. That is actually the new car in the game that you got with the new 1.3 patch alongside with the DLC. So yeah, this is running on a 3090 and the resolution is much higher than YouTube will allow me to upload for now. So it's being scaled. And I'm just trying to drive fast. But this is a very taxing game, and if you lower everything, as you can see on the screen right now for the second time, I used the OBS to capture that. It is on max for everything, and that really tanks the GPU to everything. And as you note, the rain disappears when you end up under the roof and the road is dry. So yeah, this is Valentino's quarters, by the way. So there's been a lot of people trying to show that the streets are dead and so on and so forth. And as you can see, they are not. I'm driving through the more heavy parts of town right now, but we are going to go out into Santo Domingo later on when the rain clears, just to show that even those districts are populated just a lot less, because no one wants to really walk around in an industrial part of the world, so to speak. Just look into your own cities where you live. Would you go out to an industrial area and actually walk around? And yeah, this is the max view distance. If it wasn't raining as such, you can actually see Pacifica from here, and you get a request here. Pacifica is really just a concrete block. One of the least interesting parts of town in a sense. It has a checkered history, to say the least, in the city. This is actually driving alongside a hill. And also there you see the car physics. It's not Forza, let's put it like that. But it is drivable. Just not from inside the car, it will come up soon enough. You saw the other car, and that is actually a no-bud vehicle. So you can actually drive those first person if you max out the FOV and have a super ultra wide. You can get a fair chunk of visibility. That is X on wheels. Those who don't know, it's a bit cheeky quest, but it's actually the finish of another quest where you do get a car that is very much beloved by a guy, not in that sense. But yeah, this is towards the end of it, and this is going to show the transition. I thought it was kind of funny in a way to show this, that you can see the water on the other side of the street. Here you're dry with roof overhead. So most games doesn't really check for that, and it's a big part of why Cyberpunk is so heavy to run, because a lot of these things are actually modeled that way. And yeah, I'm not the best driver, not in this game. but I think the rain lets up around now, if I don't recall completely. You can almost see it on the sky now. And you saw this part earlier, it just was a different place. We were further into the city there. And this is going out to Santo Domingo. And here you see the rain letting up. It's a pretty smooth thing. You can see here how you drive first person. Doesn't change anything about the draw on the GPU. So with that minimap being larger, it's a real boon if you're new to the area. Now I've been driving this game for 500 hours, so most places I know pretty well. You can see that is the pro move to do. If you're driving first person, actually look to the right. It's not as snappy as I would like, doesn't snap back, but yeah. And here is the wet street that everyone was talking about, how much reflection it is. And if you're running this in RTX mode, that is taxing. But yeah, it's well worth it. But I'm not going to show you that Sex on Wheels car, but suffice to say, you have seen it. It's the one in all the first screenshots from the game. Anyway, thought this would be an interesting watch.